It's Friday, March 22nd, and when it's Friday, you know what that means. It's time for Comics Forever. Welcome back to Comics Forever, the weekly show where I tell you about all the comics that we love that you should be reading. Got a couple graphic novels that came out today that I can't wait to tell you about, so let's get right into it. There's a new book out this week from Marjane Satrapi. I'm sure you recognize that name from her iconic, her prolific work, Persepolis. This is her new book with very similar subject matter. It's called Woman, Life, Freedom, and the blurb on the back says it better than I ever could, so I'm just going to read that to you all briefly. On September 16th, 2022, in Iran, Mahsa Amani died after being beaten by the morality police for not wearing her veil in accordance with Iranian law. Her killing prompted a wave of protests all across the country and grew into a women's movement without precedent. So Marjane gathered together a political scientist, a journalist, and a historian, and with 16 incredible artists made an anthology to tell Mahsa's story and to tell the story of everything that followed her martyrdom. It's incredible, it's important. Woman, Life, Freedom. Out new this week, a new printing of a modern classic, Descender, by Jeff Lemire and Dustin Nguyen. This one is about a little boy who was a companion robot to a human little boy. Essentially, the single mom decided her son seemed lonely when they were living out in these like space colonies, and so she got him a friend. So they adopted a little robot boy. He wakes up 10 years later after a robot apocalypse and doesn't know where his mother and brother are. So it is his story of finding out what happened and finding his family. So it's a coming of age story. It's high concept sci-fi. It is gorgeous watercolor art by Dustin Nguyen. I can't recommend it enough. And now it is out in this handy compendium. This is the entire series. And yeah, it's a handy, it's like one of those like soft cover compendiums, so it's lightweight, it's affordable, it's incredible. Highly recommend this and the sequel series, Descender, but we'll talk about that when that gets a new printing. Check out Descender. That is it for this week's Comics Forever. Thank you for joining me. If you need those books or any others from Brave New Worlds, go to bravenewworldscomics.com and you can order those online for in-store pickup or shipping. You can also go to my podcast, Tales from the Short Box, where every Wednesday and Friday we have a bunch of review podcasts to help you get more recommendations if this has not been enough. And until next Friday, Comics Forever.